Hello, this is my top 8 coasters at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and I've only been here twice, and I was able to get on all 8 of the coasters. Haven't been since last year. Really looking forward to going back. I don't know when that's gonna be, cause I only have season pass for Six Flags and King's Dominion. But let's dive on in. Number 8 is Grover's Alpine Express. This is an okay kiddie coaster. It's really mild, so it's not as good as the others. I like how Grover just sticks out on the front. That kind of looks pretty cool, but it's nothing notable about it. It's just the plain whatchamacallit. Number 7 is the Invader. I think Invader. It's one of the weaker GCIs I've ridden. Even though I've only ridden like 6 GCIs, I think. I don't know. It's the most it feels like a glorified Woodstock Express, if you know what I mean. Feels like that, except more glorified, you feel me? I think the airtime is pretty weak. It's not that strong as the ones on Sky Rush or Rebel Yell, but I think it's pretty good. Pretty okay wooden coaster. Only one in the park, surprisingly. Number 6, the Loch Ness Monster. Wahaha. When this opened, this was the tallest roller coaster in the world, I believe. And this is my favorite aero coaster at the moment, because I'm not really bashing my head on the restraints. I like it. I think it's a good time. I like the interlocking loops. I like the tunnel you go in. Yeah, I think it's a really good ride. I wish Aero, only stuck with twin versions, but on most of their other looping coasters, but hey, they wanted to be ambitious and create crappy rides. Number 5 is Tempesto. I like Joker's Jinx a little bit better, cause I don't know, this ride is kinda bland, but I think the launches are pretty cool and forceful. I really like the zero, not zero, like the roll that you do at the top, the non-inverting loop. I think that's pretty cool. I got confused because I thought I was getting on Apollo's Chariot, but I was actually getting on this when I first came to Busch Gardens, because I was kind of GP back when I went. Can't wait to go back. Number 4 is Verbolten, the king of theming. That's what I like to call it. I like the cars that you ride in. I like the vertical drop. I like how it pays homage to the Big Bad Wolf. I rode the Big Bad Wolf when I was not toddler, but when I was like really small, and I still have memories of it. But I was like 4 years old when I last rode it, and that was like 2009. So I don't really remember it that well. I miss it though, the Big Bad Wolf. But hey, they wanted to build this thing, but I like this one a bit better. I don't know what though. I think my opinion might change if I went back in time and rewrote the Wolf again. Number 3 is the Griffin. It's a Bolliger Mapplehart dive coaster. Dives over 200 feet. It has like the splashdown section, the elements, and I think it's a good coaster. Out of the 3 B&Ms at the park, I feel like, without a doubt, this is the weakest one. Some people might have this at number 2 or number 1, but I had this at number 3. But it's still a good ride, though. Number 2 is Apollo's Chariot, the Bolliger and Mapplehart Horseback coaster. And this is the first ever B&M hyper coaster, because, like, it was made before any of the others. And one weird thing is, aside from Raging Bull, I believe that's the name, this is the only B&M hypercoaster with the pre-drop, aside from Raging Bull. The airtime is pretty good. It's all about that floater airtime. And And I've really ridden a lot of B&M Hyper, so I can't really compare this to much. Yeah, but it's still an okay ride. Number one is Alpengeist, the B&M invert. This is my favorite inverted coaster so far. Better than Great Bear, better than Afterburn, my favorite of all time. My favorite part is the Cobra roll. Well, it is my favorite part if I'm in the front. If I'm in the back row, that's my least favorite part because this ride's a really bad head banker in the back. But it's really smooth in the front, really rough in the back. So it's pretty split down the middle depending on where you sit. But I always go front seat on every coaster I ride, even hyper coasters and airtime filled coasters. And except for RMCs, always ride the back in RMCs. Yeah, I like the Cobra roll, the vertical loop, the MMN. I really like the inversions. I love the speed. If they just would have went 5 more feet, this could have been a hyper, but nope. Busch Gardens Williamsburg. They weren't trying to spend that extra moolah. Thank you for watching, people. I'm gonna try to work on my King's Dominion one. I think it's probably gonna be up it's probably gonna be up soon. I don't know when. Cause like I still gotta work on my ranking and what I wanna say. But not really what I wanna say. This is all unscripted. Alright, take care, people. Have a good day.